cosplay world, we have a quick look at this Golem from Legend of Mana. It is largely going to be made, actually almost entirely made out of pink foam, pink insulation foam. And of course, before I go into this, you're going to want to wear a mask because the shavings from this are pretty bad if you do not protect yourself. But the entire body here is going to be made out of this material because it's very easily cut and shaped, and it's pretty light. And we are going to be able to hide ourselves in this body because it's basically a gigantic bell, and when we take pictures we're going to tuck our feet in underneath the bell to hide ourselves. It really is the tiniest adorable mecha you've ever seen. And I think it comes out to be around 3 foot tall from the tip of the hat, or maybe 3.5, because the hat is quite pointy. So once we have the rings cut out, we're going to stack them together in kind of a cake method, and the trick with the cakes is hiding them. So using good glue like Installation 78 is my personal choice because those heavier glues that are thicker result in more visible rings, and you'll have to cover those. There are tricks there to use less material. Obviously you don't need to cut out every single ring from fresh material, and I'll go into that in excruciating detail in the extended version. But for right now I'm going to be using some cardboard, my rare uses of cardboard here, for the feet of this mecha. The reason for this is it grips very well to carpet and tile and cement, asphalt, concrete, things like that. When you're walking around in these large mechas, you become super aware of how well you're kind of standing on whatever surface you're going through. It can be quite hazardous to use, say, a plastic base or a wood base, especially if you're off the ground. And so hopefully I will discourage people from straight up having like wood clogs on their feet where they'll slip very easily on tiled surfaces. So now that we've got these smooth, we used some basic tools such as a rasp and some sanding sponges to smooth this out and carve it out. We're going to be finishing it with plaster of Paris. Again, plaster of Paris does extremely well with the pink foam. You're going to need to seal it though. In this case it's not as big a deal because it's a steampunk kind of mech, and any kind of damage will just simply paint up and we'll add it to the character of the work itself. But once it is done, we're going to be painting up the piece in a base coat of basic color and then some metallics. Lots and lots of metallics here to get a good depth of color. Now the piece itself breaks into 2 halves so that you can travel with it. You can see that little keyhole or the zigzag there. That's where it splits in half, and you're able to then stack them together like dishes. They're basically like 2 bowls. The rocket pack is detachable, and so the arms. In fact, the arms are piloted or puppeted from the inside. They attach via 2 pins, and you can turn the pins on the inside in order to move the arms up and down. The whole piece was unfortunately going to not last because I can't keep something like this in a 2-bedroom apartment. I have other works to do, I have other commissions to take care of, so we had to actually like the day after the convention, get rid of it. And the same goes for a lot of my really big mechs and costumes and monsters and such and so forth, and kind of sad. But we're going to come back to the next video where we make a wonderful sword from Oliver Armstrong, Full Metal Alchemist. It's very nice and detailed. We got an inlaid carving there. I hope you guys enjoy. See you around. Good times to all. Hoorah! Hey, just want to say thanks for the support. I hope you're enjoying everything we do here.